Ready the bell. Listen, listen. The sound of the bell calls me back to my true home. So good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Mindfulness Tree Meditation Community. During these busy times, it's really sort of neat to see that people stop and come to meditate. So what I'm going to do before we do our sitting meditation is I've got a poem for you, and it's called A Poem for Advent. So for those in the Christian tradition, especially the liturgical tradition, this is the season of Advent, of waiting, and welcome. And so just listen to these words. In this Advent time, when the darkness seems to enter our souls and our longings settle deep within, we wait. And as we wait, we return to the breath and the silence, to the breath of God that gives us life, to the silence where we hear God's whispers. May we weep for the brokenness within and without. May we cry out against our distractedness and return to the Eternal One, whose love fills every fiber of our being. Thank you for listening. And since the mantras, 6 mantras are about true love, I thought that was an appropriate poem to start with. So we're going to begin with our opening meditation. I'm not going to actually use the mantras as part of the meditation. We're simply going to have a meditation of waiting in the darkness. I was up this morning at 6:30 and it was very dark. And then the dog got up, and so there I was outside with the dog in the park. So welcome, Sam. It's good to see you. And, as you took a bite. Yeah. So welcome. So we begin again by inviting the bell. Three breaths. And so, in the darkness of this season, we settle, we arrive, we welcome ourselves home, to our true home. And so as we move into this busy season, we take time to breathe, to unite body and mind. And so I invite you to make an intention for this time, either for a person or a motivation that brings you to meditation and to mindfulness. Just take a moment to formulate this intention. So aware that during busy times, it's really easy to forget that we inhabit a body. We take just a moment for a scan of the body, beginning with the feet, feeling the soles of the feet against the shoes, perhaps the socks, Working up the calf, the knees, thighs, and the seat. The torso, the front of the torso, following the spine all the way up to the base of the neck, shoulders, the upper arms and elbows, forearms, hands, neck, base of the skull, and up the back of the head, the top, the ears, chin, the cheeks, nose, mouth, eyes, and forehead. And just taking a breath here, exhale. Allow any tension that might have been developing just softening the face and the jaw, softening the shoulders, allowing the body to sink into the seat. To a posture of waiting with relaxation and peace. And in this place of peace and calm, we invite mindfulness, sati, and openness, the vastness and the spaciousness, curiosity for what happens as we sit and allow ourselves to be fully here and now. Just notice that the body is breathing, that there is an inhale. Our breath can become the object of our mindfulness that anchors us to the present moment. And we bring concentration to our practice when we follow the breath. Concentration that is just a light touch, focus. So over the next few minutes, I'm going to invite you to follow the breath using whatever means, skillful means that are helpful to you. Breathing in, I calm my mind. Breathing out, I calm. simply using the words in and out. Find that your mind has gone off to thinking, planning, to remembering. Just use that as a moment, a marker, to bring yourself back, following the breath. Following the body, following the mind. Opening to clarity and balance. Mindfulness. It's truly the foundation for loving ourselves and of true love with another person. For it means that we are able to be present in the here and now, fully, body and mind, with focus concentration and openness. Meditating, we show great love for ourselves so that we might love others. The greatest gift we give is our presence. I invite you to bring back the intention that you made at the beginning of this time. Perhaps it's changed. Just remember whether this was the time dedicated to another person or being, or the motivation that you yourself brought to this time. So as we come to the end of this formal sitting, I'm going to share with you a poem, keeping the idea of waiting as a theme. It's entitled Waiting in the Wings. I'm not talking about some distant dream or fantasy. This is more intimate, close in. You can feel it, sense its nearness, hear it, waiting in the wings for you, ready to be beckoned on to your stage. This unlived part of you, a vital, known, missing piece of your life, is reaching out to be welcomed. There is also vulnerability here too, disrupting the easier comfort of your current path. Your boat may be rocked. Your boat may even sink. But no, friend, there is a stronger, more seaworthy vessel waiting for you. Your heart is singing to you here. It has already been seen and heard. Now it desires to be lived. Your stage deserves your bright completeness. So come, gather your allies for this good sailing. Begin to dismantle the veil between you and your longing, and join together in your fullness to live your calling the way it is always meant to be lived, as a heart prayer for us all. Thank you for your practice. And we now move to walking meditation in the sanctuary. Heather, did you want to stay here? Cindy will be there.